The biggest mistake that you're making in your life right now, if you're someone who actually wants to enjoy your life and live it to the fullest and actually do the things you want to do, is that you keep waiting for someone else to make it happen. You keep waiting for someone else to come into your life and make your life worth living. You keep waiting for circumstances to change. You keep waiting until you get that new job. You keep waiting until you get that new girlfriend. You keep waiting until you make those new friends to be happy and to allow yourself to feel. That's all it is. You have set the parameters that are literally ruining your life. And I know there's an urge that you have right now to click off this video because maybe it's not stimulating you enough. Maybe you're not feeling, enough gratification right now. Fight the urge, because I guarantee you're going to leave this video with something. If it's not the knowledge of what to do next, it's going to be the knowledge of understanding that what you've been doing so far is going to lead you nowhere, bro. Now listen, man, this is something I had to come to terms with a long time ago. And I'll be honest, it took a lot of humility to realize that, yeah, man, I don't know that much. I might be in my mid-20s, as I was at the time. And I didn't know much. I didn't know, much from the ages of 18, really. I just decided to stop learning. And it's because I saw myself as a victim. I saw myself as someone whose life was not in my own hands and in my own control. And I can guarantee you are doing the same right now. Maybe you're one of these people that go from place to place, from video to video, trying to find a solution to their problems. Maybe you're that guy that keeps watching self-improvement content, trying to find something that's gonna, snap them into actually taking control of their life. And I want you to know that you're waiting for something that you have control over right now. You might think that the solution to your, magical life problem is, grinding, making money, having a hot girlfriend, being able to sleep with 10 girls a day, whatever it is, owning a Bugatti, whatever the fuck it is. It's not going to fill the void. It's not going to fill the void. And I'm saying this as someone who's, not to come off cocky or anything, but I've done a lot of the work that I wanted to do. I have the followers that I wanted to have. I've made a decent amount of money. I have, I'm in a long-term committed relationship with the love of my life. These particular things in isolation, they're not what make life worth living. Only you know what is going to make your life worth living. And there's not one of these things that's going to be the thing that's going to really make you want to give a fuck. You have to decide that your life is worth caring about, bro. Simple as that. You're going to have to decide that, yeah, all right, I care enough about myself to do the hard things. I care enough about myself to show up for myself and for those in my life. I care enough about my existence that I'm going to wake up early tomorrow and I'm going to go to the gym. I care enough about my life that I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start eating food that doesn't make me feel like shit after. I care enough about myself that I'm going to stop watching porn. I'm going to stop doing it. Simply because I know it might feel good in that moment, but I feel like shit after. I care enough about myself that I'm going to stop hanging around with those people that just make fun of me all the time. I care enough about myself that I'm going to stop listening to stupid music that makes me just compare myself to random people across the world. I don't need that energy in my life. You have to care enough about yourself to be like, yeah, let me change my life. let me change my life. I care enough about myself that I want to do better. That's it. There's no secret. It's a decision. And that decision comes with pain. That is what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid pain. You think you're trying to avoid maybe the responsibility, or maybe you're just lazy and you've got ADHD, you're neurodivergent, whatever excuse or label you want to put on it. The truth is, you're afraid of feeling. You're afraid of feelings. You're afraid of feeling like you're not good enough. You're afraid of that feeling of trying your best and failing. Yeah, that's it. And I want you to know that feeling that you're scared of doesn't feel nearly as bad as you think it does. And this is coming from someone who's had these fears. I used to be so scared of fucking up. I used to be so scared of just like messing up and being a failure and embarrassing myself. And guess what? I've embarrassed myself so many times. You can look across this channel right now and look at all the cringy shit I've done. you can look across all my social platforms and see all the times I've tried something and it's just flopped. And guess what? I don't beat myself up about it. It's part of the game. It's part of life. You live and you learn. You try things. You experiment. That's life. Who are you? Like, why do you think you're so important that you can't make mistakes? Why do you think you're so precious that you can't embarrass yourself? You're allowing the opinions of other people that, let's be honest, don't give a fuck about you, really. They don't really care about you. You're allowing these hypothetical opinions to stop you from doing what you want to do with the one life you get. This is it. Look at your hands right now, bro. This is it. This is your life. This is your avatar. What are you going to do with it? And the mantra for me, for the rest of this year, and probably the rest of my life is, fuck it. Who else is going to do it for me?